To qualify for state in any sport, it takes an exceptional athlete. And this sophomore I'm about to tell you about, Jason Spencer, is attempting to qualify for state in wrestling. But it's more of what he accomplishes off the mat that makes him truly exceptional.
From the time the whistle blows to the time the whistle blows, he don't stop.
He's committed to succeeding, and he'll work as hard as he needs to work to reach his goals.
14 years ago, those goals almost seemed unattainable for Jason. His parents, Jay and Gina Spencer, noticed early on there was something different about their son.
Out of the blue, one morning, I saw one of his eyes twitch.
At 2 years old, Jason was diagnosed with LCA, a disease that causes him to gradually lose his vision.
Left foot step, whip him over my hip, okay?
Today, Jason is legally blind.
I can see the ground and the bleachers in front of me. I can't really see you at all, but I see the walls to my right and my left.
Everything you thought you were looking forward to is suddenly changed completely, you know. And I think every parent who has a child with some sort of challenge, it's that you have that moment.
But for Jason, he treats his disability just like another opponent.
He hates to lose at anything, right? And so, you know, he goes out there and he gets beat, and then he hates it, and it tears him up. He don't want to be the kid that gets beat and be blind.
More than 2 decades ago, Jay won a state title. Now Jason is a week away from following in his dad's footsteps.
It's felt more like a part of life than it has been a sport or a passion, and that's just kind of always the way I've looked at it.
While some might succumb to the circumstances, tapping out is not an option.
What motivates me to get up and do this every day is just to be better at whatever I do, not just in wrestling, in anything. If I get up and I'm going to do something, I want to be the best at it.
Karinsky was born with Down syndrome. He's 29 years old. He's a fun, loving person. He loves the Eastside Trojans. He never meets a stranger, and once you meet him, it's just like, he's like a magnet.
A polarizing personality on the Eastside sideline, he's been a part of the team as a trainer for 11 years.
Coach Eubanks just took a liking to him, and once Coach Eubanks left, every time a new coach came, they just adopted Ren. It was just like he was a package deal. He just came with the team, and every new coach that comes just falls in love with him. And each year, the graduating class leave, a new freshman class come in, and they all just get attached to him. He's just like the little hype man for the Trojans or whatever.
It's obvious, Rinsky eats, breathes, and sleeps Trojan football. His favorite day of the week?
Friday, game Friday, okay, time.
Friday night, because it's game time and time for Rinsky to get fired up.
Coach always get them crunk. Then when Coach get them crunk, then we get crunk out there.
And his favorite Friday is the night when he gets to lead his team on the field for his birthday.
It means the world to him. He's been reminding us probably about a month ago that his birthday is coming October the 9th, so we won't forget that.
A simple gesture that means the world to Rinsky. Eastside football is his love, a passion with no restrictions.
We never treated him like he had disability, like he was special or anything. We always treated him like he was normal. And I don't even, to this day, I don't even think he knows he has a disability because nobody ever told him that he has limitations or anything.
I got to the point to where winning, you know, just wasn't enough. I wanted to make a difference in kids' lives. I wanted to give them an opportunity.
Coach Brown says he, like many kids at Lehigh, come from a single-parent home, and the game of basketball was his outlet.
They was beating us to the glass.
My calling was not to come here to win championships. It was to come here to make a difference in, you know, kids that never would ordinarily get the opportunity, you know, to go to college.
In the last 16 years, Coach Brown has graduated 61 students with scholarships to play on the next level. However, this year, a very special player is putting an even bigger spotlight on Lehigh.
Who do we know in the state of Alabama that's a sophomore with 25 BCS offers? You know, it's unreal.
That young star, Kobe Brown, just happens to be Coach's son, and a 4-star recruit who's averaging over 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists a game, turning heads from some of the biggest coaches from all over the country.
They'll come to our practice and they'll see me, but they'll also see my teammates, and I'll be trying to help them like get the ball, you know, show their talents to help them, you know, get looked at too.
Having him here, it opens the door for me to reach out to larger schools, and then those larger schools, in return, they help me reach the smaller schools.
Coach Brown says that those schools can help other players on his team. His passion now rubbing off on those closest to him.
He's the world to me. Yeah, I wouldn't be where I'm at without him. To be honest, I don't know where I'd be without him.